7 months without a Red Dead Online update will lead to players feeling burnt out, even if you are enjoying it like I am. Because the previous update that we did have, being the Moonshine update, only provided one role with a few additions on the side, and that was incredibly easy to complete if you are someone that does put quite a decent amount of time to the game. And it means as soon as you completed that, you've probably been on a money grind, gold grind, just doing whatever it is you want to do, getting ready for that next update. And I was doing the exact same thing until about a month ago, in which I started being incredibly lazy with how I was playing Red Dead whilst still making a very decent amount of money and a very decent amount of gold. And that is what this video is about. But before I get into the video, if you would like to see any more content from me, I am streaming over on Twitch every Monday, Wednesday and Friday. I'm getting so close to that 100% completion on RDR2 story, and as soon as that is done, I'm going to be going back to online and I'm going to be pushing for $200,000 and 1,000 gold bars. So if you want to see that or be a part of that, there is a link in the description down below. Head over to there, drop a follow, and you'll be notified the next time I go live. Getting back into the video, the laziest thing that you can do within online and still make a very decent amount of money is the Moonshine role. There is many problems with this role and that may put you off, but by going through the problems, you can still make a very decent amount of money. And if you are a player that knows as soon as that next update drops, you're going to be going straight into it, between now and then, you can just set up the Moonshine Shack and then put your controller down and go away for 50 minutes. Come back and it should be ready. This is what I've been doing for a very long time. I would actually do my university assignments based around this little routine. I would set up my Moonshine Shack by buying the strong strength in Moonshine. I would then add flavor into my Moonshine. Personally, I never go for the ones that require collectibles. I never go for the special Moonshine recipes. I always go for the normal ones, which will sell for $226. But it is entirely up to you which flavoring you go for. As soon as I've selected my flavoring, I would just put my controller down while still in the menu talking to Marcel. Those goods will still generate in the background, and I can actually turn to my other monitor and I can focus on my university assignments. 50 minutes later, Marcel would have made that Moonshine, and that is the point I'll do my Moonshine delivery. I'll get the $226 and then I'll go back to Marcel and do the exact same thing again. Because this is me being lazy, I'm not doing bootlegger missions, so I'm making $176.87 every 50 minutes. But we have to remember that that's just your console being on, that's not you actually playing. You're only setting up the Moonshine Shack in the background, doing something completely different in real life, waiting 50 minutes, and then spending 5 minutes doing a delivery, and then an extra couple minutes to ride back to your Moonshine Shack just to resupply it again and do it again. It is incredibly easy, and if you are feeling burnt out but are still wanting to progress for that next update, then the Moonshine's passive income is a very good way to do that. Similarly, if you do want to actually spend some time in the game, you're probably going to want to set up the second role that brings in passive income, and that is the trader business. This requires a bit more attention because you need to get the animal parts to donate to cribs. For this, I would spend 30 minutes in a legendary bounty to get as many animal parts as possible within my hunting wagon. The reason I go into a legendary bounty is because it puts me in a solo lobby, so there's a much higher chance of animals spawning in. There are some times that I can be in a lobby and sometimes the animal spawn rate's pretty decent, but it is rare, so every single time I go to a legendary bounty just to guarantee the animal spawn rate will be good. I'll collect as many different animal parts as possible, but I will only chuck perfect carcasses in the back of my hunting wagon because those will give me the most amount of materials. And in the time of being in a legendary bounty for 30 minutes, I will get 5 perfect carcasses, whether them being Prohorn bucks or whitetail bucks or any other type of animal like that. The legendary bounty that I go into is always Yukon Nick because I really enjoy the hunting location of the Great Plains and also the tall trees. But yet again, it is entirely up to you of what legendary bounty that you go into. When I'm happy with the amount of animal parts that I've got, I will get rid of my hunting wagon, I will go into my menu, go into free roam, and I will find myself a new lobby. You don't actually need to complete the legendary bounty to save all the animal parts. They're already saved within the hunting wagon. Once I'm back into the free roam lobby, I will head all the way over to my camp, I'll donate all the animal parts to Cribs, and then I'll just buy some supplies. The supplies cost $20 and it takes round about 10 to 15 minutes for those supplies to be added to the camp, and that is when Cribs will start generating goods. From this point, you will have 50 minutes until it needs to be resupplied again, and in that time, Cribs will make 25 goods. To get 100 goods, you will need to resupply it 4 times. So that means it will take 3 hours and 20 minutes for Cribs to make 100 goods, plus the time it takes for resupply, so that will probably take it up to around 4 hours. The good thing here is because it takes 50 minutes and the Moonshine also takes 48 minutes, you can actually sync these up, so that every time that you resupply your Moonshine shack, you're also resupplying the trader business. Once you get round to the point of where you need to do a delivery for the Moonshine business, you will then complete that, go to your camp, resupply it, and then head over to the Moonshine shack again, resupply that, and then put your controller down. Once the camp does have 100 goods, that's when you can sell it for $500 or $625, depending whether you want to do a short distance delivery or a long distance delivery. You also have to take into consideration that if you are spending money to resupply, that's obviously going to affect your overall amount of money that you're going to get at the end. So both of these roles are perfect for just being lazy within the game. The thing is though, both of these only generate money. You don't get any gold out of them specifically unless there's daily challenges linked to them. So to be lazy when generating gold, there's only one thing to do, and that is just do one daily challenge a day. If you haven't been focusing on your daily streak, you'll only get 20 gold nuggets for every daily challenge you do. But when you get that to 7 days in a row, that will go up to 30 gold nuggets every daily challenge you do. Then once you do it for 14 days in a row, that will go up to 40 gold nuggets for every daily challenge you do. And then once you get to 21 days in a row and beyond, that is when it'll take it up to 50 gold nuggets for every challenge you do. Now that doesn't sound like too much, but let me just put things into perspective. The day that I'm recording this voiceover is the 2nd of July 2020, and the last update that we had was the Moonshine update, which was released the 13th of December 2019. That is a total of 202 days, and if you did have a 21 day plus streak from the 13th of December going all the way to today, that would give you a total of 101 gold bars, which so far has been enough for the previous updates to buy into the roles that we've got and also buy into the Outlaw Pass. That may not be the exact same for the next update. I would assume that the next update will increase in the amount of gold, but I'm also assuming that you are not starting today with 0 gold. Most players at least have some gold in their account. So just by doing one daily challenge a day, you're just making sure that that is the case. You're just adding on top of what you already have. But you can take this a step further. That is only just doing one daily challenge. You can still do a lot more if you really want to. And there's some very easy ones in here. 202 days of doing 2 daily challenges a day means you get 202 gold bars. 3 daily challenges a day for 202 days means you get 303 gold bars, and it just keeps on going up. It's very easy to put very little time within the game and just become rich. And the last thing that you can do, which does require a bit more time, and it is a way to make money, but you can just spend an hour a day doing this and you will make over $1,000, and that is going through the collector role. You can go for the coin set, the ring set, and the earring set. The coin set will sell for $540, the ring set will sell for $378, and the earring set will sell for $364.50. That is a total of $1,282.50, and all 3 of them can be completed within round about 1 hour, maybe just a bit more depending how quick or slow you are at getting these collectibles, as well as it also depends on the cycle for these collectibles. If some of them require you to go up to Coulter, it might be a bit more difficult. It might slow you down, but you can do this once a day and it takes an hour. And then you've just made $1,000. You can take the rest of the day off. This is very similar to daily challenges because $1,282.50 It doesn't sound like too much in a whole grand scheme of things, but if you did this for 202 days, so since the Moonshine update came out, spending 1 hour a day going through this collector role, and then that's it, you're cut off, you don't do anything else after that, you would make $259,000.65. And just to highlight this, that is already way more than enough to buy everything within the game. I did do a video showing what $100,000 can get you within Red Dead Online, and you can pretty much buy most things. So $200,000 will get you all the essentials plus any items of clothing that you want. So if you are feeling burnt out with Red Dead Online, but you still want to progress for that next update, but don't want to put as much time in, pick one of these, because this is the way to do it. You can pick the Moonshine or Trader role, which does take some time to actually make quite a decent amount of money, but you're actually putting very minimal time into the game. It is just you putting your controller down, walking away for 50 minutes, coming back, doing a delivery, getting paid, and doing the exact same thing again on repeat. Daily challenges is by far the easiest, and it's by far the most popular. So many people just jump onto online, do one daily challenge, and then leave the game. That's them done for the full day. It would take literally minutes for you to do that. But if you want to put a bit more time into it and do it very quickly to make money, then go into the collector role. Go through the coin set, the ring set, the earring set. Get yourself $1,282.50 within around an hour, and then be completely done. The rest of the day is yours, and you've made over $1,000. And with these, you don't have to do all of these methods every single day, with the exception of daily challenges, because you're trying to build a daily challenge streak. But with the collector, moonshiner, and trader, you can just do a couple days a week, and you should end up with having a decent amount of money whilst putting very minimal amount of effort into the game. But anyway guys, those are some of the lazy methods that players are doing within this game to prevent them from being burnt out whilst also still progressing and getting prepared for that next update. If you do want to see any more content from me, I am streaming over on Twitch every Monday, Wednesday and Friday. I'm pushing for that 100% completion on RDR2 story, and I also do some online grinds with viewers. So if you want to be a part of that or see that, then just head over to there, drop a follow, and you'll be notified the next time I go live. But anyway guys, I hope you guys did enjoy. If you did enjoy, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe. But for now, I'm going. So see ya.